people? This is Jose Trujillo. I hope you're all doing fantastic. My name again is Jose Trujillo. I am the world's greatest living artist. It just happened to be that way. I didn't choose the art world. The art world chose moi, baby. The art world just happened to choose me. That's really all that happened. So I thank you for that. Thank you very much. I thank you for that. Thank you very much. As an artist, I've learned a thing or two about marketing myself and selling my artwork. I've managed to understand a couple of things that really just they've been the thing that has made the difference in my career. And I know that we're all doing different things. Some people are artists, some people are not, some people are collectors. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. Look, whatever you do, whatever your thing is, do it with passion. Do it with everything you got. I think that's really the only way to win at the game. And really, I think this is not. I mean, I'm an artist, right? I'm talking from my point of view, but I think that this is universal. Whatever you do, if you do it with everything you got, with passion, if you don't complain and you hit it hard, I think good things start happening to you in your life. And it's just a matter of time before it starts really just showing itself. You know, I don't even think it really takes time. I think it flies. It starts showing itself to you, and it starts showing you who you really are, what you really are, what are you made of, you know, and I really think that that's the difference, you know, between artists that just want to, I don't know, they just say they want to complain, they want that things aren't working. Life is not the way that you wanted it to be. Well, of course not. I mean, whose fucking life is the way they wanted it to be? Nobody's. Life is so. It just never sits right. You know, if it's not your emotional state, it's your economic state. If it's not that, it's something to do with your familial state. If it's not that, it's going to be something to do with your, hopefully not, but it's got something to do with your health, you know, your state of health, and on and on and on. Life just never sits right. You know, if your kids aren't upset with you, you're upset with them. If your boss is not, you know, so many people try to tackle life as if it's something that you're going to fit in a box somewhere and it's all just going to square out. And I sincerely believe that that's not the way that it is. I don't think life squares out anywhere. I think you just do life, you know, and if you do hard, you do well. That's all I really think. If you do hard, you do well. If you just sort of let things happen, you know, I mean, that's great for spirituality, right? Like, let it be, right? Like the Beatles said, that's perfect for spirituality. But if there's no bread on the table and you just let it be, then you're just being an irresponsible person. It has nothing to do with being a spiritual person or not. And I know this is hard to swallow, but I remember when I started my path as an artist, I stumbled upon spirituality a lot, and I was learning this stuff since I was a kid. My mother was a very spiritual person. But I learned something about life. Baby, when you pray, move your feet. Otherwise, your prayers are very meaningless. You know, if you want peace, here's a fast way to get peace of mind. Work your ass off. And it's so fast to start getting peace of mind. Because then you know that you put everything on the table. You know, you put all of yourself there. And once you start doing that, whatever you do, I don't care if you write, you're a writer, you're an artist like me, maybe you're an accountant, you're a realtor, whatever, you know, I'm always using those careers. They seem to be more squared out. Whatever you do, if you're not doing it hard, If you're not going hard at it, it ain't gonna work. This is a principle about life. I think it's just a universal principle. You either go hard or you just leave it alone. Either go hard or leave it alone. Don't touch it. Why? It's not there, there's not going to be any fruit from it. Why? You either go hard or you leave it alone. I mean, just think of just the word fruit. How laborious it is to plant something, to sow the land, to plant it, to take care of it, water it, and wait, because you have to wait, right? You have to wait. There's a period where you wait. While you're working, while you're continuing to maybe sharpen your tools, whatever you need to do, there's a period that it looks like wait. It's not really waiting. It's patience, really. It just looks like waiting, right? It's like, I'm going to wait, but it's not really waiting. It's patience. No farmer ever sits and waits. If they do, they're out of business. They're out of business so quick. Nobody sits and waits. But it looks like that. It's having patience. While you're working, there's a tremendous amount of patience that needs to happen. It's the trust, right? It's the trust. You're going to plant the crops, the corn, whatever. You have to trust that it's going to come out. You have to trust that it's going to come out. Otherwise, what is the point? So while this all happens, how's it going, Stephanie? While this all happens, whatever you do, be it an artist or whatever, know something, guys. I think that I like to preach about this stuff. Know something. If you don't do it hard, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's your daytime job or you're a painter like myself. If you don't do it hard, it ain't gonna work. It's just not gonna work. If you don't lose sleep on it, and I'm not talking about lose sleep on it because you're thinking about it, because you're moving so hard that you get excited, and you're tired too, right? You're tired. You have to be tired. I used to suffer a lot from episodes of anxiety when I was younger. And this is not to say that this is the cure or anything like that. I'm telling you my experience. I used to suffer a lot from episodes of anxiety, like huge amounts of anxiety. The type of anxiety that when you go through it, only people that go through anxiety know what I'm talking about. It feels like you're gonna die, and for no reason. I have no idea why. It just feels like you're just gonna pass out and die, and you can't wrap your brain around why you have this feeling. Well, I used to have these episodes when I was younger, and one thing that I started realizing was that I was overthinking everything. For every decision I wanted to make, I thought about it 1,000 times, rather than to pull the trigger. This is why I get preachy about pulling the trigger, because I've been on the other side of it. And every time, it went away, after some time it went away. But every time that I experienced something similar to that, to anxiety or anything like that, or like some sort of being overwhelmed or some shit like that, it is always the result of stagnation. It is always, I can always trace it back. It's because I'm sitting on something. It's because I'm not producing. It's because I'm hoping that something is going to happen without me doing something about it. I can always trace it back. Every time that I'm moving, that I'm doing whatever, even if it looks wrong. Doing something that's wrong it's not 1,000 times more, it's 10,000 times better than sitting and waiting for the right opportunity. This is what I've experienced in life. Doing it, just do, baby, like Nike says. Like so many of us just wait for the right opportunity, the right thing. They're like, no, I'm playing my cards outright. Dude, you keep playing those cards outright, you keep waiting, nothing's going to happen. Just nothing's going to happen. One thing I found out for sure about my experience being an artist or just living, man, is that the world belongs to those who do. It does. It just does. There's no way around it. How's it going, Manuel? Manuel Paulo Rocha says, I agree. The world belongs to those who do. The world doesn't belong to thinkers. It doesn't belong to philosophers. It doesn't belong to people who have a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings. It belongs to people who do. You either do or you don't. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean that one's right and the other one's wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is being in the middle. I know I should do, but I don't think I have to do it right now. Maybe I have to wait. When you're in the middle, that's the suffering place. No wonder why some religions call that place purgatory. It's neither hell nor heaven, you know? You're pretty much fucked if you're in that place. It's neither hell nor heaven. Because there's no... There's no reward. And not just no reward. Nothing really comes from it, you know? My God. My dog tends to take out on me for some reason sometimes. He finds a perfect opportunity to run. I don't know why he does it. I think he found a little puppy friend or something somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, that's his style. So anyways, guys, I'll leave you with that. I hope that you guys found anything in this little message that will serve you and help you. All right. Take care. And I will talk to you guys soon. All right. Peace.